We're live. My booze, my loves, my friends, and my family. How is everyone doing today? It is Sunday Fun Day. It is the day after the Warrens Phantasma-Con. And so it's also another day for me to bring you a new location. This is a fun one, you guys. I am really excited about this. But I got to thinking about some stuff and I decided, what if I could do a tie-in to the Warrens Phantasma-Con? Yes, I'm talking about a whole new location that ties directly to Ed and Lorraine Warren. How perfect is this? So, I have found something very interesting that is not only legend, but Ed Warren was able to document. And if you paid attention and you saw my video yesterday of the Warrens' haunted objects from their museum, you should already know what I'm talking about. I'm going to flip the camera around and I would like to introduce all of you. Hey Mecca, thank you for joining, to Union Cemetery in EASTON, Connecticut. So, this cemetery dates back more than 400 years. I'm starting from the very back along the tree line, which dips down to a little creek in the back. And as you can see, through time, weather, possibly vandals, old headstones are collapsed and lay on the ground. Here's one that dates back, the widow, 1891, aged 96 years and 6 months. So, what makes this cemetery so interesting and compelling to the locals and ghost hunters alike is the fact that there is rumors of giggling children that run through this cemetery, and the apparitions of soldiers have been seen wandering among the gravestones. But there's something, like I said, that does tie in to the Warrens. The White Lady. Now, nobody really knows where the White Lady comes from, why she wanders these grounds, why she's constantly seen. But the White Lady has 3 different myths or legends that surround why she is seen here. Now, you could go for the first one, which seems very possible, considering that this graveyard is over 400 years old. The first legend is the fact that, unfortunately, due to poor health care and timing, the poor soul died during childbirth. Hey Darren, how are you? So, legend number 2, she murdered her husband. So she's basically in her own purgatory, stuck, wandering amongst the headstones. Then you also have possibility number 3. A lady was murdered and her body was dumped in a sinkhole nearby to the cemetery. Now, here's where it takes an interesting turn. In the 90s, a firefighter who was on a call for the nearby town of Monroe was driving down Route 59, which goes right down there. And while he was racing down the road on the way to his call, he saw a lady in white jump out and he hit her. Now, here's the thing with the lady in white. She's always reported to be wearing a bright white nightgown and a bonnet that obscures her face. So nobody's been able to give much more detail than that. So this poor firefighter pulls over, jumps out of his vehicle to attend to the lady. There's a dent on his hood. As he runs behind his vehicle to check on her, you guys, there was no body to be found. Now, here's where the Warrens step in. The Warrens were really intrigued with this graveyard because there is another spirit that is said to roam here as well. But it was the white lady that caught their attention. They actually came, researched, and documented the cemetery. And in 1992, compiled a book with their evidence. Now, right now, I'll be honest, I don't remember the name of the book off the top of my head, but you can look it up. Ed is reported to be one of the first, if not only, people to actually document the white lady, not only in pictures, but also in video. In 2008, Lorraine told NBC that they consider it so valuable, it's locked up in the Warrens Museum. Now, the other apparition, spirit, whatever you would choose to call it, that has been seen around here, likes to hang out around the bushes. They call it red eyes. Visitors to the graveyard have reported feeling a hot breath on the back of their neck. And when they turn around, there's mysterious red eyes staring at them from behind. There's also been reports that red eyes will chase visitors to the graveyard off the property. That's where I have to say, what's your thoughts? Do you think there's something prowling around with red eyes? Maybe keeping guard? Making sure that the vandals don't get in? Trying to scare them out? Now, also with the white lady, she's always seen east on Route 59. I don't know about you guys, but I bet that would be a pretty interesting sight to behold. So, today's location, with the dreary weather, the beautiful fall foliage of the trees surrounding, the rain, and with the Paracon that just happened yesterday. Yeah, I couldn't pass up on this one. To be able to tie it all together, to show you guys where exactly the white lady has been seen and was reportedly captured by Ed Warren himself. Thought you guys would enjoy that. Now, I'm not done with today's location. I've got one more up my sleeve. I'll let you guys guess. Where do you think I'm off to next? I'll be honest, it is a beautiful cemetery. I really don't know how I'd feel though walking around, paying my respects to family, and hearing a giggling child run by me. Especially if there isn't one there. I don't get scared, but I think that would make me go, what the hell? I'd have to run to my car and get my equipment at that point. What about you? How would you react? Do you think the white lady is real? Do you think it's just another urban legend of Connecticut? Do you think that she's still roaming the cemetery, possibly in purgatory, looking for her murderer, trying to find her body? Or do you think she's roaming around, trying to find her baby? I think what makes the story so compelling is the fact that there's 3 different reasons why this white lady could be roaming in the midst of this over 400-year-old beautiful cemetery. But, my friends, that's where I say it's up for you to decide. I definitely encourage you to come on out and take a look yourself. See if maybe you can document the white lady, or maybe even red eyes. Can you catch the giggling children? Or even see the apparitions of the soldiers? You got to think, with this being Connecticut, how many battles have been fought all throughout this state? How many troops moved through? How many soldiers themselves are buried on the property right now? That's the one thing I love about this stuff, is the history of it all. There's so much that feeds into it. Everybody thinks you have to go to Gettysburg to see a soldier's apparition. No. I'm starting to believe all you have to do is come to New England and you'll see one. And with that, I'm going to jump off here, get in the car where it's nice and warm, because even though I got boots on and thick socks, you guys, I'm freezing. And yes, I am repping Haunted Nights today. So, do my little plug here. Go and give Haunted Nights a like, a follow. Same with Steve and Dylan. They put everything they have into this company. It is an event group for going to haunted locations. And I'll be honest, Steve and Dylan do a damn fine job with what they do with this company, especially for how long it's been running. So go find them. They're across all platforms. Give them a like, give them a follow, and tell them that Bree sent you. And who knows who I'll be repping tomorrow. All right, guys, I'm jumping off here. I see messages that have dropped down. I will respond to those. I'm freezing. I am off to location number 2. So I will see you guys shortly. All right, love you. Peace. And don't forget, be like Bree, baby.